Now I am. You asked, so I was like, not yet, and then I just move over and click the start streaming button.
Yeah, I figured. I don't care about your new Samsung Galaxy S.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't care about your new Samsung Galaxy yet.
Mine's not. It's only a S8.
Only the S8.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
But is yours lower?
Yeah, well, it's not a fucking Galaxy. For one, because I don't
What kind of
have
phone do you have?
fucking rich person money.
I don't either. That's why I have an S8.
They're the newest one, aren't they?
No, not by a long shot.
What is it then? What's the newest one?
I know there's at least an S9 out now. But
Oh, at least
that was a while ago.
one
So
whole tier.
according to
All
Google,
known laws
when
of
I type up
aviation.
when I type up Samsung S, 22 pops up. So
What?
Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra.
Right, but I don't think it went through all of those. I don't think it went through all the numbers. You know, we've got.
I remember the S10.
Adventure time.
Yeah, this is some Xbox
How
shit.
many Samsung Galaxy S phones are there? From Galaxy S to Galaxy S22, the timeline of Samsung phones. Alright. Samsung Galaxy S. S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, X6 Edge, S7, S7 Edge, S8, so S8 is where I am. And then we go S9, S10, S20.
Exactly. Exactly.
S20 Ultra.
Yeah.
S20 FE. S21.
So you're like
S21 Ultra.
Yeah, so you're
S21 FE.
You're 4 models
S22.
behind. You're 4 models behind.
S22 Ultra.
Yeah, you're 4 models behind.
Do we count the Ultras?
No. Just like we don't count the PlayStation 5 fucking Deluxe Ultra Slim X, whatever the fuck is a new generation of console. Still a fucking PS5.
Well, I mean, if you're counting how far behind in generations your thing is, I think we count the Ultras.
No.
Because it's still another, like, it's still a new thing.
No. You're 4 generations behind.
It's still newer than the thing you have.
Okay, but it's a new version of the same generation. You're 4 generations behind.
Well, it's all Samsung Galaxy phones, so if we're not counting Ultras, we might as well not count any of the S's. I've still got a Samsung Galaxy phone, so...
That's... What? What on earth is the logic you're trying to imply here? They're generations of Samsung Galaxy S phones. Are you saying, like, oh, I'm still on PlayStation because I'm only on a PS5? Like, what? The point of the conversation is which generation of Samsung Galaxy S phone you're on.
Yeah, I think sometimes they just add an Ultra, they don't change the number, but that's still a new generation.
No.
But why not?
Because it's improving on the same model.
So is everything!
No. When they add a new number, they're remaking it from the ground up. You understand that's how that works, right?
I don't think they're remaking it completely.
Well, obviously, they're not gonna fucking attempt to develop all the technology. But, like, the new generation of each, like, thing, like, it's a new generation.
Uh-huh.
Like, the PlayStation 5S isn't a new generation, or whatever the fuck the new version of the PlayStation 5 is. Anyway, we're playing Genshin.
We are. Hi.
It's literally what generation means. Anyway.
Bennett and Razor.
Razor
Here we
and
go.
Bennett. Hi. No!
Hi.
Adventure time.
Back off with that purple sword.
You don't like my missplitter?
I don't like you.
My crowned burst?
You don't. I don't like you. Well, I'd like to crown my burst as well.
I'll crown your burst.
Well, okay, hurry up then.
I mean, we've got the... You got condensed.
That's not open.
Yeah, it's not Benny's day today. Benny's day is tomorrow.
Where did that come from?
Though I might have enough to, like, build them up. Who knows? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who knows wherefore the wind falls?
Person I would work on today would be Zhao, but I don't have any resin. So I spent it all on making
What's
money
Benny's?
so I could actually crown his burst.
What's Benny's? I think it's resistance, right?
Yes. Just like Razor. They have the same talent mats. It's tomorrow.
Do I not even have any of the smaller ones?
We might not, if you combine them all to make the gold ones to do Benny. Which I might have done while I was doing your talent thing.
Yeah, I have one green one and one blue one. Youch.
Well, I think I was leveling up a lot of people's talents.
Yeah.
During that talent overflow thing, I was talent mastery, whatever. I was working hard.
Hot.
Working hard for the
Benny's
money.
adventure team,
Oh yeah,
assemble!
baby, work hard for that money for me. Did you assemble? Is
I
that
did.
God? Benny tells you to jump. You don't fucking ask how high. You'll just jump as high as you can, huh?
Yep.
Anyway, the thing I need
Also,
to do
I
is in
actually
single
didn't.
player.
I was distracted admiring Razor's tattoos. So.
The thing I need to do is in single player. Fucking figures.
Yep. Are you gonna stream it to me, or shall I watch it from your stream?
I can stream it to you. That's on my end. Alright.
I would do anything for Benny.
Kill yourself! No, I'm kidding.
Anything for you, my love.
Oh! Camera, please.
You would never ask me to do that. I like how it was just showing you that just so you'd have to climb the fucking wall again.
Well, I don't know. Do I have to climb the wall
Yeah,
again?
climb the wall. You're following the trail of this shit. It's going up the wall.
Is it?
Follow the wall, go find another one. Yes. Pretty sure.
No, because that's outside the fucking mark.
Oh, there's another one. Up by the bridge. See the little arrow?
No. Yes.
Go to the bridge then.
Yeah. Can I interact with it? Apparently not. What?
Alright, so you were going the wrong way.
No, I was going. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, Razor. Have you built Raiden Shogun yet? Like, have you got her arts?
I think.
We are lucky. The
I
damage
think
is not
Hutao's
too
been taking
serious.
up everything.
The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey. But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
She's got some artifacts, but she's on the list below Hutao, so, you know, no one under there has been getting any work done.
Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They are merciless, ferocious. Every last trace of humanity's existence.
Look, none of that seems...
Not right now, but they'll be back. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one... I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got...
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... the Shogun. You're back. Please, we beg you. Only the
Yeah.
glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over. But
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace. There are no monsters. No...
what? But how? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down.
Huh. I think I understand. Yes, we were right. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that...
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
Dusky Ming was like that little playful girl in the Wang Shuin, right?
Yes.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma. Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria.
So if... Okay, can I just talk about something, right?
Uh-huh.
In the first 2 legs of our journey, and I'm going to use legs because that's awkward as fuck to describe a journey, we were
Right.
only looking for our brother, right? Like, we didn't know anything about Kanria when we were trying to look for Venti, and we didn't know anything about Kanria when we were trying to look for Zhongli, right?
Yes, we've only been looking for our twin.
But now we know more about it. So, like, why aren't we going to go back to Zhongli and go, like, yeah, can you tell us about Kanria? You 6,000-year-old.
Because we asked him during his second story quest, and he said he's bound by contract. He literally can't talk about it. The real person, we should be going back and asking Venti,
Right, but
because he's the only one we haven't confirmed won't tell us anything yet,
Mhm.
and he's only had one story quest, so
Yeah,
you
well.
know. But like both Zhongli and A have a reason for not telling us anything about Conria.
The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. Otherwise, it would spread to all of Tevat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of... I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it,
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Conria?
I wonder if all the world was attacked. You know, I wonder if Celestia brought their might to bear on the whole world, and some areas like Conria and the mountain, whatever it's fucking called, didn't survive, and some like Inazuma and Liwa did.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what the War of the Archons is?
The Archon, yeah, it is kind of suggested that that's kind of what the Archon War was. It was just
Yeah.
everything sort of.
Well, that's the thing, right? We hear about the Archon War, but have they explicitly said what the Archons were fighting?
Well, everything in each other. They weren't Archons first, is the thing. They were just a bunch of fucking people. I think, or like they were all like gods or beings.
No, that's not true, because
And
that's why
like
it was
the
called the
last
Archon War.
surviving ones became the Archons. Well, they called the Archon War because the 7 survivors became the Archons.
No.
Like that was how they earned their title.
Zhongli's been an Archon for 6,000 years. The Archon War only happened 500 years ago.
No, that's the Conrian War. The Archon War happened like 2,700 years ago.
Oh, yeah, but okay, well, I guess my point still fucking stands when it comes to Zhongli and Venti, at least.
Well, Venti was a wisp and Zhongli was a dragon. They weren't always Archons.
Zhongli can change form. That's not the fact that he was always a dragon, right?
I'm pretty sure he is a dragon. Like that's who he is.
Hmm.
And then he's also the Geo Archon. Like he was granted that title. He was granted at least the Gnosis when he became the Archon for Celestia.
indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Though
This story has a lot of similarities to Final Fantasy XIV's story and the Calamity.
Yeah.
yes, all my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatar... But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard.
That being us, I
Now
assume.
I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume
When
she
I
could be
traveled
referring
around
to that
Inazuma
or
with you,
human ambition
I
as
caught a
in
glimpse of how
Conria.
the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human
But yeah,
potential.
she's talking about you.
Everything far exceeded my expectation. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses, all those who sacrificed themselves back then,
Yeah.
as Inazuma's god, it is high time. Warriors of the path, I will.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
I can hear you.
Come on. Let's keep.
Paimon, you know you could just think it. I can read your mind.
This ends in the Raiden Shogun fight, doesn't it?
Yes. Unlocking that new transboss.
49 out of 60. Wait, what the fuck? Reputation reward. What did you do?
From finishing the no, that's for you. From doing the fucking world quest in the chasm.
All right.
You never collected it.
I mean, I don't particularly care. Because I am maxed out.
As expected, there are a load of rift hounds here too.
I
Leave them to me.
Go nuts, sweetie.
okay. 2-piece, 4-piece noblesse. Interesting.
Oh, Asil and I have had a hoot looking at trial characters and artifact builds. It's crazy sometimes.
This isn't very good.
ER Sans, apparently.
Is that what she has? No, ER Sands would make sense for her. That's what she wants.
Uh-huh. Does she have an Electro bonus cap? No. Probably
also-
attack percent then, huh?
I also think that she wants. I also think that there's a chance she doesn't want Electro bonus either on the goblet. Like, not always, because like her. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, the resolve thing, right? Resolve buffs her electro damage. I think. I swear that's a thing. Yeah, see?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, not resolve. Energy recharge. But only each percent above 100%. Hold on. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, this makes a lot of sense. So you do, and because you want to diversify attack buffs, otherwise, like, you know, for greater bonuses, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
Yeah.
increasing something by 50% twice gets you a higher result than increasing it by 100% once. You know what I mean? Because that you don't always want the elemental goblet to be electro. Sometimes you want it to be attack percent, because she's getting more. You'll get more of a bonus from spreading them out like that than you would if you stacked even more electro damage.
Uh-huh.
So like there is actually some credence to the idea of who the fuck? Slugzilla raided me with a party of one.
Zilla shines eternal.
And you know
Hi.
what? That's fucking alright. I love you all the same.
Illusion shattered.
Always been a family of me.
Oh my fucking god, I was literally thinking about that song the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, the fucking music
You
in...
also a fan of Over the Hedge?
The music in Over the Hedge is so good. It doesn't deserve...
It's really great.
The movie doesn't deserve
it-
that music.
It very much has a specific vibe that I like.
Yeah.
That I dig. Rockin' the suburbs. Yeah, I dig it.
Da, 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 boom, 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 bum, ba, da, 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 da. Oh, fuck.
I gotta look up the fucking Over the Hedge soundtrack. All right.
Ooh, and it's alright. Got a paddle and something. Ah, I know the lyrics.
Anyway, something's wrong with A.
Why would you
It's
ask that?
Well,
it's
pull
alright.
out your
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, I must be prepared for anything. If there are more...
makes sense. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey,
Gotta tell myself that I'm your man. Why is he blind?
Furuyama?
My
Is that you?
better question is why do they always choose to represent blindness by literally having them wear a blindfold? You could just tell us he's blind and we'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Almighty Shogun. What
Like, he
brings
usually
back
can't
so
visually
soon?
see
I
blindness.
thought you
Yeah,
were
you
off
can.
fighting a battle in a
Their
distant
eyes.
land.
fighting a battle
Allow me, though blind.
Your Excellency, it sounds like the Almighty Shogun has. I'm afraid I'm unable.
But like
to
they have
serve
two
you
blind
any
characters in
after
this
all.
game, and they both wear
It's quite a
blindfolds for
mess
some
up.
reason.
What should
Seems
we
redundant.
do?
And it's funny because Nier Automata has characters that wear blindfolds that are not
I
blind.
see. Most of the residents.
Yeah,
And now the
but that's
Almighty
symbolic.
Shogun is here. I have
Is
even
it?
less reason to run away.
Yeah.
Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun people flee. But
Yeah,
me, I have no
it's
such thoughts.
alright,
And I
'cause I
have no
Something,
always got
something. They're
my
intentionally
family
keeping themselves blind to the
with
truth and blah blah blah. Something, something.
So you see,
So you do know the
it
story
won't
of...
be long, but I suppose it. Once
No,
this
I've seen the
catastrophe-
zero punctuation review. That's it.
So you do know the story of it then?
Good. The Almighty Shogun. Come on,
Probably.
moment, I'll just. Really? But it's always been right by my. I couldn't possibly.
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun, you're.
This place is. Leave it to us.
But I can't decide what.
Where should we go to find a tea set?
I don't know, do I have to...
Tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty
Hello.
Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Ex-
I wish to borrow a tea set from the.
Oh, please step into the courtyard and have a rest, Almighty Shogun. Oh,
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler.
Oh my god, she's got it
Please.
damn bad for me.
Fetch.
no. I am your humble servant.
If anyone,
Dare
if
think to my
any
own
character
convenience
says
when
they
the Almighty
haven't had a
Shogun
crush on the
graces me with their presence.
Traveler at any point,
I'll
they
deal
are
with it right away.
lying. They are just lying.
Well, it's not often.
Right.
I seldom had. So
We have to
it
spend the
doesn't know
stream
well about
just
the
going
philosophy of
through
life.
all of the
Indeed we
friendship...
did.
Not the friend...
In
Like, what are
her
the
eyes,
fucking called?
They are when
The hangout events.
The story and the hangout events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll have to,
I
like,
just
give me
caught up
the...
on all of mine too.
Yeah, you'll have to give me the guide as well for... Or, like, not give me the guide. You'll have to, like, tell me
Or
what
like
decisions...
guide you to getting all the.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
After you feel your
Yeah, I got you.
But now
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in
it's quite beautiful.
You were too kind. A humble servant
Got
such
a
as I does not
paddle
deserve the gratitude
and
of the
a
Almighty
creek.
Shogun.
Let us return.
Is that it?
It's alright, 'cause I've always... I'm pretty sure. Yeah, got a paddle in a creek. I'm pretty sure that's the lyric. 'Cause I've always got my family of me. Yeah, Over the Hedge has got such a good aesthetic for its music. I just wish the songs weren't so short. Because, like, the songs were made for the movie, so they weren't, like, made as normal songs that have, like, you know, 3 verses, 3 choruses, and a bridge. Like, that song is so short. It only has the 2 really short verses.
Yeah,
of
I just looked it up and it's
It's a minute
like,
and a half.
yeah, 1 minute and 27
Yeah,
seconds.
exactly.
And Rock in the Suburbs is the other one I want.
I want to learn how to play them on the piano.
So we didn't even
The information held.
Oh,
in
Rock in
late-
the Suburbs is 5 minutes.
Well,
Neat.
I
Isn't
watched-
Rockin' in the Suburbs when they do the huge fucking
That's the
montage?
credits.
It's ready.
Oh,
Rock in the
give it a
Suburbs is the
try.
credit song.
I don't
So
remember that
many
one
thoughts
'cause
were
I never
racing
watched
through
the
my head
credits.
as I was You're right. I've been reminded back at the Yashiro the events.
Yada, yada,
I did
yada.
because Rock in the Suburbs was a
Unlike
rockin'
me
song
at this
in the
time.
suburbs.
Yes.
Link it to me. I'll listen
She
to it
had
another
opened
time.
so.
It was there.
Or actually, alternatively, I might just
There back
rewatch
then.
Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge.
Is it on Netflix? I
Exactly
wonder.
whatever no one
I'll
was
look,
in the
I'll
end.
look.
Well, no, your Netflix and my Netflix isn't the same. I'll look.
really
That's
hard to
true.
understand
But also, if it's on my Netflix, I can stream it to you.
level.
But
But
yeah, no, yeah, that's yeah. I just searched Netflix on Netflix. It is not on mine.
it's not on mine either. I'm gonna check Hulu.
Gotta tell myself that I'm your man right now. Pretty soon we'll be laughing about it. Ugh. You know what? So you haven't played Life is Strange, but it doesn't have a similar aesthetic to Over the Hedge, but I similarly like its aesthetic. It's all like indie country music. So it's not like country music like Carrie Fisher. It's like, you know, feelsy country music.
Carrie Fisher isn't.
It's Carrie Fisher. Who was the fucking person that fucking does the murder song that you were talking about?
Every country.
You know,
female
the
singer.
specific one you were
But
talking about. The one
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood, that's what I meant. I don't fucking remember names. Names are stupid.
Adventure time.
Dolly Parton. There's one for you.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, point I'm making is, like, it's like indie country music. You know?
Isn't it like French, though?
Adventure time.
It's not on Disney Plus either.
Off we go.
It's not on the other one as well?
Not on Hulu, it's not on Disney Plus.
Damn.
Where the fuck is it?
Where the fuck? Stop showing me the camera! I know where the
What?
fuck to go! Who the heck is Len?
Off we go.
That was another option for angry. Like angry songstress Yuna, you know?
Adventure time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop. I have eyes, Genshin.
Honest to God. It's outrageous.
Once again, please leave them. Fear not.
She's the fucking Shogun.
No, she's
Paimon.
she's
Her,
no,
she's
she's not
fine.
doing good. Don't give me that.
Shine down.
Is she weaker this time? It looks like it's the same
Not
stats.
visually.
Yeah, okay, it's the same
Did she lose
stats.
a constellation?
No.
No. Okay.
That's actually kind of fucking stupid. C2 Shoguns ignore 60% of opponents' defense? That's disgusting. Oh, she's hitting for less though. Like, her attack number is smaller.
Oh.
There is no escape.
Or either that or the enemies are stronger. Either way, she feels weaker for this fight.
Illusion.
She also didn't start with her ult fully charged this time like she did last time.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
So what's happening to her? I recognize that I'm skipping the story, so I hope you're okay with still explaining what's happening if I'm asking.
You don't know yet. They will
Okay.
explain.
Maybe you should leave this.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming.
Don't.
Danger is our duty, man.
No need to worry.
Is that a vision?
Oh.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But just the sight of you appearing before us once more, this hope is the light that will.
Everyone on me.
We'll help too.
Huh?
Yeah, all three of them have
Affirmative,
visions.
But watch your backs.
They're not gonna actually like be there though. Yeah.
No.
Oh well, they're in the
Well,
background.
they are
That's
outside
actually-
of the
That's
thing.
hot.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Animal test 63.
Just like to point out how much easier it's gonna be now that I have my fucking characters.
Yeah. Love you, Shogun, but, like, I have a team here.
Like, look at that. I just took down one of the fucking big ones in like 10 seconds.
You did. That's so hot.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never.
Thank you all.
Oh my god.
I'm fine.
You fought phenomenal. The monsters will definitely come back. Quickly, escort.
When everyone sees the almighty.
Well, what are you?
We will stay here and guard against them. We are brothers in arms. As long.
Yeah. They're already dead, Paimon. They died doing this.
Just leave it to. But the almighty. No matter what kind.
Oh, thank you all. I should not have left it this late to make this promise.
Don't worry, your act with you leading.
Glory to the Shogun. Glory to the Shogun.
They're gone.
Yay.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has the result being that in the century you could take, but even so, they are due a resolution.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's...
Thank you for your comforting words.
Oop.
But I used to think just like that samurai. That I was, but what Inazuma needs more than a war, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was.
Makoto Naegi or Makoto Nijima?
As the Raiden Shogun, change
Aretha.
will, no matter how, now that we've dealt with...
Makoto seems like a really common Japanese name.
Ready then?
It is. That's why they gave it to the plain, boring, average protagonist of Danganronpa 1.
Mommy, she seems to... Huh? What's wrong, Ed?
Yeah, something's happening.
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like... no need. I need to go to the cave.
Why?
A battleground.
So she still hasn't explained it to us, yeah?
Nope.
Not-
Still
not-
hasn't explained.
Not properly, at least. We just get the...
But she has dropped a pronoun, so there's that.
Yeah. There's a she
Let's
involved.
play the pronoun game. She's calling. Cool.
You know, it'd be really funny, right? You know how if someone has multiple pronouns, you often like switch. You can like use different ones at times to like mess with
swap
people.
mid-sentence.
Doing that, but with someone we haven't met. So you're playing the pronoun game, but you're making it extra difficult.
Yeah.
She wants me there, and if I don't go, he's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Who are these two different people? No, it's the same person. Walks away.
The other thing is you don't even explain. You just walk away after you say he's going to be mad, and then they're like, "Who? The what?"
Yeah. Is it all the way down, or is it that cave?
It's that cave.
Oh, okay. Because we've been
Right,
in here
floating
before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted the amethyst!
We're finally
We'll get it in
here.
a second.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands.
Oh!
The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of...
Okay, so hold on. It's the trance isn't Raiden Shogun. It's Raiden Makoto. Is that the trance? It's not Raiden Shogun you're fighting. It's Raiden Makoto.
That is the trounce. That is the trounce. I
Huh? What are you talking about? And who
Oh,
is
so
she?
like, I guess you're still fighting the body of Raiden Shogun, but
Where are we go?
we're fighting like the spirit of Raiden Makoto. Do you remember, by the way, who Makoto no Nijima? That's what it is. Makoto Nijima is.
no.
That's the Persona 5 the girl who punch thing and have motorbike persona.
that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna look it up.
I think it's
I don't.
Makoto. Like, her last name is Nijima because she's Sai Nijima's sister. You know, Sai, the person who is interviewing the main character, the protag, to set up the story being told in medias res.
Oh, I completely forgot about her.
Yeah.
Whoa. This place. Look, it's another A.
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait, Paimon knows that voice.
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of it. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, but have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or I'm here to show you my answer.
They are slightly different.
We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have.
Wait.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes.
I'm a little confused though, because
This is the part that confused me because I had assumed that the puppet body was a different physical form to A. But no, apparently apparently she's been using the puppet body? Like, so she walks around in a puppet body.
No, the part that confuses me is we're not in Raiden Shogun's plane of eurythmia, are we? Right?
Well,
We're in Makoto's plane of eurythmia right now. So why are they talking about...
I don't know.
You understand what I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
plane of
I
eurythmia...
don't know why she said Raiden Makoto, because I always understood this is she's going into the Raiden Shogun's consciousness.
Because, like... And also, if it's the same body, why is there two of them now? Is one of them, like...
Well, because this is a representation of the subconscious struggle.
But there is no subconscious struggle if one of them is just a puppet. If one of it's a body and one of it's
Well, the thing is, so remember how A was in her plane of euthymia forever and she left the Raiden Shogun in charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Raiden Shogun has their own...
like
being,
personality,
sort of, but it's very basic. It's very basic. They have set of like programmed rules.
Set of rules and logic. Yeah.
So A is now trying to go against. She said that essentially reprogramming the puppet would be difficult. This is what she meant. This is what she has to do to reprogram the Shogun's preset rules, because otherwise the Shogun won't let her continue.
As a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness
Yeah.
too.
See?
Yeah.
When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something?
Can't you just be yourself? Like, why do you need the puppets?
Unclear.
That's the other thing, right?
Unclear.
Like, if I was wearing a pair of clothes that I liked because it sent the message that I fucking wanted one thing, and then I was like, well,
But then you decided you wanted something else.
like, my clothes don't come alive and try to kill me for it. Like, I'm just like, you know, I can't... Like, this seems very strange. Does A not have a body of her own?
That's what I have to assume that's the case.
No, it is, because she made that body because we know she's capable of doing that, because that's what Scaramouche is. It's not like she stripped... It's not... Like, I would believe that the A body and the A consciousness were separated from a single person, you know, sort of fucking Harry Potter Soul style, if it wasn't for the fact that we had fucking systemic proof of that she just created a body to house her to house a basic programmed consciousness in, while she existed in the plane of Eurythmia, entertaining the idea of fucking eternity, because Scaramouche literally exists because that was her test run.
I think. Well, here's a thought. What if the
What if
reason
this
that
story
people
is
didn't
fucking stupid?
that, but also, what if they said that they had Makoto and A, right? And most people didn't know that there was two of them because you only ever saw one.
Yeah.
Right? What if that's because they shared a body? So when Makoto died in Conria, they sort of lost their body. And so that's another reason why A had to make Puppet. So she intended to take over Scaramouche's body when she made him, but he had too much emotions of his own. So she was like, no, I got to make a more blank slate puppet.
And then fill it with emotions.
And then fill it with rules. Because I want a physical place to be, but I don't actually care about, like, ruling.
I don't think that's the case.
That's the only thing I could think of for this to make sense, because otherwise, where the fuck is her physical body, right? Why doesn't she have one? Why doesn't she have a physical body?
The reason why I don't think that's the case is because Makoto and A both had to exist in the physical world at the same time for shit to make sense about that fucking 500-year-ago war. Right?
Do they, though?
Yeah.
They didn't both fight in Conria, though.
Right, but they were both in the real world.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Maybe she
Raiden
discarded
Shogun-
her physical body after she made the puppet, like the proper one. And she was like, I'll never need this again. There's no way I'll ever change. This will be a perfect plan forever.
See, that's reasonable.
There's no way this will ever backfire on me.
500 years later.
Shit.
What is with these fucking games in increments of 500 years, though?
I don't know. It is a very satisfying number. But also, it's always
My
500.
form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to avoid. You wish to make yourself mine, and I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
That's hot.
It is.
In the end, even the proud and mighty
Oh, God.
maiden was cut down in disgrace.
So it's this fight again.
Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth,
What does it say
never
that-
shall it shine as brightly as it once
Ow.
did.
Ow.
Third, weak.
I remember how to do this fight.
Pathetic. Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands.
Boring.
Illusion
Useless.
shattered. Now you shall perish.
Oh, it's fucking...
Evasion is futile. Inferior. There is no escape.
Stop dodging.
Torn to oblivion.
That was a lot of damage.
Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
fleeting shadow. Absurd. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, cool.
I shall not fall here.
Hey, Hot, I got. Oh, okay. It doesn't fucking matter then.
Weak. Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals.
Well, except for when we use lightning rods.
Now you shall perish above the
Oh, come on.
shine down.
Got it.
Shattered. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Your verdict is decided. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another.
Ow.
Never. For the rest of time.
Ow.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Evasion is futile. Inazuma shines eternal. The eye sweeps the lands. Illusion shattered. Shattered. Euthymia crumbles before.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has. But how long can your will? In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will.
Then, does that mean this is...
If I don't do this, the show. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries. 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition. It is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. I fight for the I vow to during my absence.
But this...
Pass on my words.
Okay. So now what?
Well, no, you gotta pass on her words to Miko. Miko's in charge till the Ren Shogun gets back.
We got kicked out. What do we do? Are we really just... She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
We just said that she doesn't have a physical body anymore.
We should... Is there
That's
any way
interesting.
to
Yeah.
cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win... Well, whatever. We can't let anything... Oh, but we also can't... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Okay, maybe... Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly... Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm...
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Hi, Benny.
Because that's how fortunes
Miko.
work. You get a bad
Someone
fortune,
in
you
the
just try
best
again.
moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Yes, mommy. I mean, mommy. I mean, mommy. I mean.
I hope you realize
please.
how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after.
You're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Paimon get to the point, like, we can't talk.
Oh, yeah. Something
You're selective mute, don't you know?
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date.
You know, so this isn't exactly the same, but this is the second, I can't remember the name of the fucking thing. This is the second Archon to put their trust, of a whole nation in humans. Like, in the progress, in the process of the story, I should say, because Venti already did it ages ago.
Yeah. Like, Venti... Like, that was his like, fucking original mission statement.
Venti handed in his fucking homework before the fucking class was out. The fucking teacher's pet.
Everyone's been catching up.
But yeah, like...
Emailing the teacher, like, can I have an extension, please?
But yeah, like, Zhongli and Raiden Shogun are both doing this now. Which... I'm noticing the story pattern. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I can put together what the conclusion is going to be now. Right?
We don't need gods.
Yeah.
It's all in the handsome man.
Yeah, we're all going to fucking... Like, Celestia is going to be the bad guys by the end because...
We're gonna kill God with the power of friendship.
Yeah. No, with the power of family.
And friendship. And incredible violence.
Yeah.
Impossibly
And cooperation.
stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. Presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near... You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some...
Is she playing dumb?
Aha, you're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know
Yes,
much
it's...
more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do.
It is!
So maybe it's her abandoned plane of euthymia.
Why is it not happening in Raiden Shogun's?
Well, because, like maybe she stored the Raiden Shogun consciousness in the abandoned plane of euthymia because that was a convenient place to put it. As a sort of representation of why she was doing that. To protect the plane of euthymia and Makoto by extension. What remained of her.
I mean, I suppose... No, Makoto doesn't have anything to do with Raiden Shogun's... You know...
Conception?
No, with this personal battle she has now. It doesn't have anything to do with that.
Right, but I think the Shogun was always in Makoto's plane of euthymia, or realm of consciousness, right?
No, because they called it A's plane of euthymia before.
Well, before, she was in her own plane of euthymia, but Raiden Shogun's consciousness wasn't there with her. Because Raiden Shogun's consciousness was in the other one.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Or the Raiden Shogun's consciousness was in the body, controlling the body. But now that A's in the body, Raiden Shogun's consciousness is in
A's
Makoto's plane of euthymia.
No.
No, it's clearly in Makoto's, because that's what they're saying.
It is now, but what I'm saying is during the main story, Raiden Shogun's consciousness was in Raiden Shogun's body. A's consciousness is in A's plane of euthymia.
Yeah.
So why is
They don't go to the same planes of euthymia.
Why?
Because she doesn't want the Shogun in her plane of euthymia. She wanted to be alone.
Oh, they're like bedrooms? Like, Raiden Shogun gets Makoto's old bedroom.
That's what I assume.
Raiden Shogun gets Makoto's old bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually...
Little rules arbiter in that plane of euthymia so she can protect the bedroom and also be away from A.
Yeah. Okay, no, that does make sense, yeah.
All I know is that it's
The story's
Not
fucking
just
stupid,
that.
by the way.
Anyway, we needn't... First things first.
Apparently, the Sacred Sakura is based on the based on the Makoto's plane of euthymia, so that's fun. Like Makoto's
That actually kind of makes
realm
sense.
of consciousness is the foundation for the sacred Sakura.
That actually makes sense as well. If Makoto was the creative, intuitive left brain of the two, then hers is like a beautiful tree sanctuary on top of a
Flowering
vast
tree.
mountain. Yeah, and Raiden
Yeah.
Shogun's meanwhile is the head of the fucking like the governing
Puppet
political.
robot she made.
Yeah, the governing political force. Well, no, not the
Yeah.
puppet, but A. Because, like,
Right.
Makoto and A were twins, but they were, like, opposite brained, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, Raiden Shogun
Now
was
then, I always have my ways.
strict and
It's just a question
right-brained
of how
and
crafty I
rules
need to
and
be.
logic, and Makoto was creative and emotional and left-brained and a socialite, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the plane of euthymia that I don't want to say grew, but grew might be the correct term for Makoto, was like, you know, lush, beautiful flowering trees and like, you know, people relying on fortunes to sort of dictate what they do, and and A developed her plane of euthymia right where the center of the political governing body was, because like that sort of fit her aesthetic more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that. There's like some interesting. Isn't it like ludonarrative storytelling is the thing that you said?
Ludonarrative synchronicity.
Ludonarrative synchronicity. There was this moment when I was playing Rogue Legacy where I thought I had discovered some really cool ludonarrative synchronicity. I was really fucking disappointed to find out I was wrong. Let me take you through the tale, right? In Rogue Legacy, you find like chicken in boxes and shit, then that heals you. And there's also much rarer like fruit pedestals that heal you, right? But there's also a rare drop from box that's like pizza slices. It's sort of it's supposed to indicate that one of the people that you rescue, Maria, is a pizza delivery, and once you rescue her, she starts exploring the castle with you off screen, leaving pizza for you and helping you gain permanent access to teleporters, right?
Right.
And one of the lines she has when you return to the docks is that the reason why she likes pizza is because you can put anything on it and it's still pizza. The common thing that anyone who likes pizza as their favorite food says, me included, right?
Right.
Because, like, a pizza that's, like, you know, ice cream and strawberries and a drizzle of chocolate, that's still pizza, right?
Right.
That sounds fucking great, doesn't it?
Yes.
So, abstract from that is the character trait system, where characters have like realistic sounding traits.
Oh, I gotta take this.
I'm just gonna keep on going through this one.
To the outside, in other words.
So,
Yes, no need. Everything is turbulent and disordered. This is precisely why, when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much.
what? Alright, well, Paimon.
Suit yourself. Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Oh, nothing. It just seems
I gotta go.
Remember to focus
Sorry.
constantly on your heartfelt wishes
why?
when you enter inside.
Taking Lizzie home early because it's storming, and we want to get out before the worst of the storm comes in. I will be back in a bit.
Only a
In like
strong
an
arm.
hour.
The door is open.
Probably.
Hop, I'll stay
Sorry.
outside
I'm
and
gonna
do
go.
what
I'm gonna
everything
keep
I've
streaming
done
because
in
I
my
want to
capable
do
hands.
something. I'm just not gonna play
For my
Genshin.
sake and for Inazuma's,
Okay.
please,
I'll be back.
bring her
Bye
back.
bye.
Bye.
Oh my fucking god.
You better know what you're doing.
That's enough chatter.
Oh, I might not have a chance to not play this quest.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Yeah.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And this is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Over countless battles, not once have you lost. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you for your firm commitment to enforcing the rule, you bring honor to the Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
Holy shit.
Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new.
Holy shit.
The
Another
time our
fucking
heroes took to
500
fight
years.
was long enough to witness the rise.
Oh, that's where things get interesting.
Great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will of man, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. You have endured. I will endure forever. Illusion shattered.
Alright.
Purge all obstacles. Shine down. Inferior.
That fight's hot.
This, I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded has no weight. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess. And whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me.
Oh,
To
okay.
encourage me.
So the spear is hers, but the boob sword comes from Makoto.
I noticed it all. This power is beyond the... This blade belonged to Makoto.
Yeah,
Perhaps it can only respond to me with
Thanks,
its full
Genshin.
power.
I didn't
I
realize.
truly understand and believe. When I clasped Muso Ishin, it was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer, from this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change, but as a warrior, I look forward to... Do you say this because... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you're also okay with things that are new and changing?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the a convoluted way to reach you, but
There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. But everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time. Did you know what was about to happen? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore.
Interesting.
In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. But I know that this must have been an extremely... Don't look down on me. It was with this possibility in mind that I left here. Take it, but it is you who...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
I don't really know what she means by buy her more time until she's ready to embrace it. Because, like, I figured that was... She's already been ready to embrace it. That's what our confrontation was about.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness,
Oh.
and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
Okay.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is... Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes...
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time. And yet, that sense of disorderly...
I don't fully understand yet.
Well, I'm not...
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely...
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred... You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura...
No. But I understand why now.
But don't you think that tree look...
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see...
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself. At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but suffice to say, Time added a whole new dimension to our search. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Mako.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. My first thought was, has a great desire. But it turned out you had come to. You too have my thanks.
How?
My body has fully recovered, and the show.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking. After all,
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. It brought a few things. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She even factored my. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerged from the shadows. Makoto and you.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because.
Makoto said the
Great minds think alike, I wonder. Does that qualify me to. Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
I just need to send that look to Tyler. That fucking Raiden Shogun look. She is not interested in your shit.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where. After that,
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead. I'm looking forward.
Ah, I wanted to see what that was. Ah, okay.
Benny's adventure team!
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yai Miko said nothing of the sort. And the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims. Some words are not. Trust me. You don't want to know the cost of betraying me.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
I don't know if Tyler, I don't know if you're still in my chat, but if you are, can you explain what this is, like what this is? Like, I don't, this might be something that I've seen the first half of, like the first half of this Chekhov's gun like months ago, so I don't remember. And also I'm skipping through the text, so.
To put it bluntly, it was faced with an endless battle. I had to remain safe to say. Were it not for my previous and through it all, many challenges still lie ahead for. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Taurus Iracundus. Taurus Iracundus these notes. What is Taurus Iracundus? I'm confused. Because it's not, like, it's not going to the quest. Okay, so I have to do that one and then this one. So many. Alright. I will be right back. Itchy back. Alright.